Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 5 stocks that you should be keeping in your watch list for today. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of last night's video. So without further ado, let's get started. Right off the bat, we're still up from yesterday. The market is still going strong. It did get close to 38.20 like I wanted yesterday. Could it go higher? Honestly, I'm gonna let y'all know that you should be very, very careful and not get too greedy. For those of y'all who held calls throughout like the past since last night, you should be up substantially and consider not being too greedy during these times of reaching new highs. Okay, so the very first stock that you should be keeping on your watch list for today is Home. All right, for those of y'all who have been subscribing to the channel, I did point out that Home looks really, really good, especially on the 4-hour chart, right? There was a pattern on here, and I started making videos about Home as soon as we got out of like $15 to $16. And right now, it's still looking great. I'm still long on this one, still holding all of my calls. The price target is still the same. The very first one, the very first price target on there, I did say was 20. We may experience some turbulence when we get up to $20, all right? But I think after we get past that, we can move on towards like $22 and then eventually towards $24 or $25. But as of right now, Home looks great. All right, so if you've been holding calls on this one, just be on the lookout for potential pullbacks along the way. All right, you should be up substantially, and again, just remember you can always get back in. All right, you can always get back in. So this one is still a hold for me. The very first one that you should be keeping on your watch list. The next one that you should be keeping on your watch list for today, that one is NVAX. NVAX, all right, NVAX. And the reason why I like this one so much is because of the pattern on the daily time frame. There is a bullish pennant on here, and it broke out yesterday. All right, and it looks like it's running. And also for those of you who love the news, right, who trade based off of the news, there is news that came out this morning, right? This morning, it says Novavax finalized deal with Australia for 51 million doses of vaccine, their vaccine. All right, so there you go. There is good news along that follows the chart pattern. So I like this one for a long. I'm still holding it. I'm not bearish on this one for sure. So watch this thing for a potential long, probably to around 140. If not today, then probably next week or within the next 2 weeks. I like this one a lot. Watch this one for a long. That is the second stock that you should be keeping on your watch list for today. The next one that you should be keeping on your watch list for today, that one is XPEV. All right, and for those of y'all who have been subscribing to the channel, I covered XPEV on the dip over here, all right, and it went up here. This was a good move. The move up to $48 was good. All right, the price target that I had originally was 50, and now it looks like it actually wants to get there. If you look on the daily chart, there is a morning star over here. If you were able to pick up on that, you should know that you should be holding calls on this one. All right, usually what happens after the morning star is a gap up followed by a run. Usually, and it's about to open up at $47. It might drop a little bit to 46.50 and then run to the price target of $50, which I originally had on the stock. So definitely watch this one for a continuation upwards, okay? For a continuation upwards. I like XPEV a lot. And I think also Lee is running as well. I had a very conservative price target on Lee at first of $33. It did its job and then pulled back immediately, started consolidating, and then started breaking that previous high of 33 and just kept running. I'm still long on this one as well. So watch these two for sure. All right, watch these two. Now, the next one, I think that's 3 or 4. Either way, I lost count. But either way, we're going to keep going. The next one that you should be keeping on your watch list for today, that one is Apple. All right. And I like Apple because it is breaking out of a channel here. I like Apple a lot because it finally got out of here. It got out yesterday, and right now it's still going long. Okay, so definitely keep your eyes on Apple for a move up to $134. Probably today. Probably today. Okay, if not today, then Monday. So I'm bullish on Apple as of right now because of the way it's looking at the moment. The previous video that I made, it didn't quite get to 140, and then it did this thing which I didn't like at all. And the time to get in to get out, I mean, after I made that previous video on Apple, it was either here after you realize this thing or here after you just kept rejecting and making new lows. All right, because the money to be made was over here after the rising three method over here. Okay, rising three method, and then 1 2, and then it went all the way up to the highs of, it didn't quite get to 140, but it tried. All right, but right now it's looking pretty good for a continuation to the long side, so definitely keep your eyes on this one for sure. It looks like the market is peeling back a bit. Again, like I said, be very careful and don't get too greedy when you're out there. Okay, don't get too greedy. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. For those of y'all who dropped those in the comment section, the very first one that we will be discussing today is NNDM. All right, and NNDM, I talked about this one before, when we were over here at $6. The stock just kept running higher and higher, and right now it looks like it wants to go even higher. I'm very long on this one. I'm not bearish on it at all. It looks good. Like, it really looks good. There, I see. Yeah, there's a bunch of short sellers at the top over here, right at the top here. And right now we're about to open up at $9.60. Yeah, so watch this thing for a potential short squeeze on this one. I wouldn't short this yet. I would like to short this. Honestly, I would love to short it somewhere around like 16. Yeah, 16 or $15. That's where short sellers, where we want to like try to get in. But as of right now, it's just no. It looks pretty bullish to me. All right, and that's my very honest opinion for the stock. The next one that we're going to be talking about, somebody asked about Snap. All right, and Snapchat looks bullish. It does. It really does. And I think it also got upgraded by somebody. Yeah. They got upgraded to a price target of $60. It tried to get to $60 over here. Unfortunately, it didn't. I made a video about it getting to 60, and it got to 54 and then immediately got exhausted. But it looks like the energy, the momentum is picking back up again. So definitely keep your eyes on Snapchat for a short squeeze up to $60. All right. Watch this one for a short squeeze up to $60. That is my very honest opinion of Snapchat. All right. If you get value from the video, definitely destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on these pre-market analysis videos, which are released every single day from Monday through Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens, and the post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul and Guma and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. Also, if you are new to the market, if you're new to this investing world and would like to get started and equip yourself with all the tools you need to get started, I left some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 through step 4. It only takes about 15 minutes or less to get signed up with everything you need to start trading today. You can also get 3 free stocks after signing up with Weibo. Use my very first link in the description below. And 1 free stock after signing up with Robinhood using my second link in the description below as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video this afternoon. Do not get too greedy. Tesla is running a lot right now, and the top is right around the corner. That's what I'm gonna say about Tesla. I'm very patient on there. All right, it's not gonna last forever. Just keep that in mind as you're moving forward with the market. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one.